Alright, so what I'm going to do here is go over the modifications that I have installed on my X3 with the Kleinn air horn kit. There was a few adjustments I had to make to my mud flaps to get this kit to work, which at the end of the day was worth it. Didn't feel like really sacrificing the mud flaps, especially in my area, would be worth the effort to install the air horns, but was able to make it work. The driver's side mud flap, actually the factory mounting bolt and everything works. It's a little tight with the plate for the compressor, but was able to adjust it to work. The passenger side, I actually had to trim the mounting tab that would have mounted where the air tank mounts, but was not an issue, so I was able to adjust that fairly easily and get it mounted without a problem. So that was worth it in my opinion to get the adjustments there. As you can see, my vehicle is a little muddy because I did take it on a ride last weekend just to test everything out with the fit and finish of the air horns. Had no issues with riding in the dust or the mud. Everything functioned great. You can see here the compressor is in this area. You can see if I can get a picture of it there with the camera. But the compressor has good coverage. I did mount my air intake from my compressor in the driver's compartment so that it wouldn't take in any water if I was riding in any deep water or mud. As you can see, I do have the EMP washer bottle installed as well. That is another modification I had to make for the kit due to where the air horns mount. I moved it to mount to the front of the shocks, as you can see here. The front of the shock brace where the radiator support mounts. It's out of the way of the horns, still functions, doesn't cause any issues. I did install some frog skins on the front of the horns, as you can see here. Don't know if it was entirely necessary, but the front of my machine is under the water at times, crossing rivers and mud at windrock, so figured that would be a additional safeguard to prevent from getting any mud in the horns or filling up with water or anything. Not that I know that it would be an issue, just was a proactive check there. Other than having to modify the one fender, like I said back here, that was the only modifications I had to make this kit fit. As you can see, let me show you the mount for the switch over here. I ended up mounting my switch over here because I have all the rest of my stuff full over there with my sway bar disconnect and light bar and so forth. But just an overview of the air horn install and any modifications I had to make to the machine to get them to work.